So can today's announcements get its shares moving again? Let's ask Dan Ives. He's head of technology research at Wedbush. Great to have you here, Dan. Appreciate you coming in studio with us. Maybe let's just start with this question we started to get into a little bit last hour, but this competition with Google. You know, if Google can answer questions with Gemini really well and fast, and they're using their own chips and their TPUs, how does Nvidia answer that?
Yeah, look, the reality is, I mean, Nvidia's 2 to 3 years ahead of anyone, including Google. So look, with TPUs or even what OpenAI is going to come out with, I mean, there are some alternatives, but the reality is you want the gold standard when it comes to Nvidia. Now, if you look at Meta and others, you can get, for every 10 chips that you want to get, you can maybe get 3 of them.
Wow.
So it speaks right now, we're talking demand and supply is 12 to 1 for Nvidia chips. But when it comes to Grok and what they're showing on inferencing, this is them saying, we're not losing that market.
That's Grok with a Q, not Grok with a K.
Grok with a Q, exactly. But this is basically, and that was from the acquisition, you know, in terms of essentially what they did. This is basically Jensen and Nvidia saying that is going to be our market as well. And it speaks to 3 to 4 trillion market opportunity they're going after, because right now it's their world, everyone else paying rent.
So this is like the Lollapalooza for chips and learning and inference chips, everything like that, which a Lollapalooza has a lot of different acts.
Sure.
But you're saying there's really only one act going on there.
Look, their third-rate chip, a restricted H200 in China, is still, what, 2 years ahead of Huawei?
Right. They're on the outstage.
Look, and look, they're on, I mean, going back to that, they're the mainstay. Everyone's waiting for when's Jensen coming out.
But it's really all about getting people to sign on and sign up for more Nvidia chips.
Because once you're in it, you're not leaving.
You can't leave.
And it speaks to what they recognize where they are. And they'll talk about, Jensen will talk about GTC, just saying how, like, demand continues to accelerate. You look at, like, the $500 billion that Christina talked about, I mean, that's probably closer to, what, 600 to 700?
In terms of their order backlog.
In terms of the order backlog that they
Do you think he's going to talk about the backlog?
I mean, I think he's going to touch on it, but it speaks to this whole point where Street's giving, really, I think, minimal credit after what was just what I think a Michael Jordan-like quarter that they just had to what is actually happening on the AI demand story. And it just speaks to the CapEx. You got to follow the numbers. And the reality is that those CapEx dollars, the vast majority, it's coming to Nvidia.
But I just want to get this, because it sounds like what you're saying is winning per force creates more winning. So there's this order book, but there's this whole other thing happening underneath here where when you bring somebody on, you're going to create more orders down the road.
Yeah, to put it like maybe in numbers, let's just say like 20, 30% is right now what they may be like, they already have stamped.
Right.
But they're focused on what's the 70, 80% down the road. And that's really what the whole conference is about, is that when it comes to things like physical AI, autonomous robotics, I mean, that's really something that Jensen and Nvidia are going after. And none of that is factored into the stock. It just speaks to our view, like, you're in year 3 of an 8 to 10 year build out. And I just think a lot of that is not being factored into this stock. And I also think when it comes to software and the AI ghost trade and Anthropic and everything, I think it's being very significantly miscalculated and underestimated how software is going to play a huge role in the use cases.
Yeah, you're more bullish on that piece of it, yeah.
So not factored suggests there's a number in your head. At 185, what's not factored in?
I mean, I'd say $130 to $150 left is not factored into the stock. It's already like $300 base case.
What are they going to be, an $8 trillion company?
Look, I believe by 2027, $6 trillion. In terms of where this market is. Now, I get it right now in terms of like geopolitical, white knuckle period, New York City cab drivers bearish on tech. But we will get to a point as the numbers play out, and Nvidia, I say it's still a cheap stock, and like Jensen's going to come out. There's going to be no holds barred. I think you're going to see a very aggressive Jensen talking about this is our market.
Quickly on that.